When it comes to protecting Konoha, Sasuke Uchiha willingly does so from the shadows, and it's because he's basically the Batman of Konoha, that he hides in the shadows, that Sasuke is able to see more things that those living in the world of light aren't actually able to see. During the events of Sasuke Shinden, the teacher star pupil, this very much still holds true, even though he's now taken on the responsibility of training the new version of Team 7. Previously in the Sasuke Shinden novel, The Teacher Star Pupil, which I'll leave links to down in the description box for anyone who wants to read the novel and do so in a way that helps support the channel, Sasuke Uchiha abandoned Team 7 midway through their training on an S-rank mission that had been brought to Sasuke's attention that required him to leave their team. Sasuke directly told Team 7 to focus on their training while he underwent his mission and nothing more. Yet Boruto has unknowingly got the team involved in a mission that runs far deeper than the team of inexperienced Genin have ever imagined. It's during their mission to protect the pop singer Lily from mercenaries who are hiding in the crowd of over 50,000 people during a concert that Team 7 finds themselves on Sasuke Uchiha's radar in ways that neither Team 7 ever intended or Sasuke himself ever would have wanted, because there was a reason why he left Team 7 behind for this mission. Naruto's Hokage has a clear structure set up for mission ranks. S-rank missions are missions that are meant for Jonin to carry out. Normal Jonin take these missions in 4-man teams. Highly regarded shinobi like Konohamaru and Mujino, they can take them as being a part of a mandatory 2-man team because of how high their skill level is regarded by Naruto and Shikamaru. And only a handful of Konoha shinobi are allowed to take S-rank missions alone. These shinobi are Sai, the captain of the Anbu, the 2 8th Hokage candidates, Shikamaru Nara and Sakura Uchiha, and Sasuke Uchiha, and in emergency circumstances, Hokage Naruto can step out for these missions as well. The reason for all this is that if any of these ninja were assigned to S-rank missions, Naruto has determined that them having a team, even if it's somebody of a Jonin rank, it would merely slow them down unless they're part of this 5 ninja corps. As a reminder, Kakashi would not count on this because Kakashi is not an active ninja. Now, this isn't anything new. In fact, you can argue that this really started under Tsunade because Tsunade took this stance when she first became Hokage, sending Kakashi on S-rank missions all alone, and most famously, sending Jiraiya on an S-rank mission alone where he was ultimately killed by the 6 Paths of Pain. It does make you view the differences between 16-year-old Naruto, who didn't truly understand the weight of the Hokage position and the weight of those decisions. And then when you look at 32-year-old Naruto, who is now a Hokage, has 4 ninja other than himself who he's allowed to take on these missions by themselves, including his best friend Sasuke, who very easily could end up in a situation where Sasuke becomes the next Jiraiya. Now, with the context being set, it's here I'm going to begin quoting. The night of the concert had finally arrived. A long line stretched out from the entrance to the dome, waiting to go inside. The audience was uniformly dressed in Lily's preferred shocking pink, large fans and pin lights in hands, eager to open up the doors. A shadowy figure looked down at the excited group, scanning from person to person, cloak flapping in the wind. He sent his gaze racing over the surroundings, searching for something, searching for someone. The fans who were below were utterly absorbed in their own excitement, and none of them had noticed the figure, Sasuke Uchiha. End quote. Now, the reason why this is so important is that Sasuke has arrived back in Konoha on the night of the concert where Boruto and Team 7's mission has finally begun. Just prior to this, Boruto lowers his guard around Lily, and despite his own instincts telling him otherwise, he informs Lily that his sensei is Sasuke Uchiha, which throws Lily for a loop automatically. If this was a game of Among Us, Lily would be the one everybody would say was sus and everybody would be right, but Boruto will be that one person to say, no, I don't think it's her, I think it's Mitsuki who's the sus out of everybody. So that's kind of giving you an idea how to kind of handle Lily going forward. So in all of her intel gathering, she only had the official info on Team 7, which was that their sensei was Konohamaru Sarutobi. Sasuke, despite taking over their training, was not actually their sensei. He was not listed as their sensei, so there's no way that she would have known that. The same thing with the Sasuke and Boruto connection. Official intel would not have that on there because Sasuke's not officially his sensei. Lily's whole energy towards Boruto shifts immediately in that moment, but Boruto ignores it as he reveals that on top of Sarada being Sasuke's daughter, which Lily already knew, that he's Sasuke's only direct pupil. Lily goes on to fish for more information from Boruto, which Boruto gives without any type of a second thought, and then when his instincts do kick in, Boruto continues to start blabbering because he's gotten comfortable with her. Now, I find it very funny here because Boruto is ignoring the basic rules of being a shinobi, and as he's doing so, Sasuke's watching the events of the night unfold from the shadows, and he's doing so with a keen eye. And just know that when Sasuke does step out of the shadows, everything in this story is going to change.
My nigga, yeah! He fucking yeah!
No one's picked up on his presence, not even his daughter who has a Sharingan of her own, albeit Sarada was inside of the building while Sasuke was standing outside the building. The fact is that nobody's picked up on Sasuke's presence. The difference between Sasuke and Boruto should be made clear, and you should see why during the car actuation arc why Sasuke told Boruto that Boruto under no circumstances will be allowed to travel with them for a long term until Boruto gains more mission experience. It's for reasons such as this. Even without realizing it, Boruto's become a liability and has given the enemy info that could potentially be used against Sasuke in the future. However, that's gonna be it for this latest installment of Sasuke Shinden, the Teacher Star Pupil. I'll be back with another installment soon. Let me know down in the comment section below on a scale from 1 to 10 as of this moment, so this would be before the events of the Vessel arc in the Boruto anime. As of this moment, how close on a scale from 1 to 10 do you think Boruto is from being allowed to travel with Sasuke? And what additional skills, attributes, and etc. do you think that Boruto needs to add to his ninja repertoire before Sasuke is comfortable letting him come with them? And if you're up to date on the manga on a scale from 1 to 10, where would you put Boruto on that ranking as well? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.